Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful, greatest of all time goats, sea goats. I'm talking to you, and you, Capricorn. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Happy Monday. We are 4 days away from a full moon. And what does that mean? Yes, yes, yes. Plus, we have 4 planets as retrograde. So I want to keep you guys on track so that you don't have to repeat cycles, okay? So take this little journey with me. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Capricorns as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I'm talking to my loyal, classy, ambitious team players who are also very hardworking, the hardest working sign in the Zodiac. Yes, that would be you, who's also very responsible, self-disciplined, has an enormous amount of self-control, and are great managers of people, money, and time. That would be you, Capricorns. Your ruling planet Saturn is retrograde. Yes, yes, yes. That's good news. Trust and believe. It's great news for you, Capricorn. It gives you time to slow down and really focus on some things, right? Get some things in order. So currently we're at a waxing gibbous moon, right? Waxing gibbous moon means that the moon is bulging, right? So think of it as like something that's getting ready to be fully illuminated. Because like I said, we're 4 days away from the full moon that's fully illuminated, right? Right now, it looks pretty powerful. It looks like a, pretty nice size moon. I want to say it's like 70, 80, maybe 70, 80% or somewhere close to that or somewhere near that. But it's not fully illuminated. So for you, Capricorns, a full moon really is about illuminating areas of your life that hold you back from shining your light to the fullest and most joyful way. And so it also challenges you to fully commit to the change, right? And it lights up the part of your life and business where you're limiting your own expansion, right? And so because you're very hardworking people, again, it can be frustrating in a sense when you're not ready for change. But there are a lot of you all who are ready for change. Like you're sick and tired of being at a place where you feel like, okay, I feel like I've reached the top of my craft. Is this all the money I'm going to make in my life? No, not necessarily. You got to speak things into existence, right? So it will illuminate. The full moon, I'm telling you, is very tricky for a lot of people because it illuminates those areas in your life where, okay, are you going to stay here? Or are you ready to go to the next level and then to the next level and to the next level, right? And because you all are very logical signs, the make it make sense is you, Taurus, Virgo, earth signs are the make it make sense. Now that you're stepping into another realm, I'm looking at the cards here, stepping into another realm, ready to see what's on the other side. Look at all these prospects. Look, on this card, you can't even fit the whole window in the card. This is how much opportunity is coming your way. That's why I need you all to really embrace change, what the next steps are, right? And I know for a lot of you all, family is very important. Your money is very important, right? Your stability is very important. And we're going to talk about aura in just a second. Very important. So find that 1, 2 people, and they don't even have to be blood relatives, that is like a part of your soul tribe, people that that genuinely connect with you, people who are genuinely on your frequency. I mean, they're really team Capricorn, really rooting for you. Even if it's 1 or 2 people, Capricorn, I'm trying to help y'all. Listen, even if it's 1 or 2 people that's like that's that fire up under you. Okay, you can do it, Capricorn. That's all you need. Even if you didn't have anybody else, you can still root for the little girl or the little boy in you, right? But let's say you have at least 1 or 2 people that's team Capricorn. I'm talking about we're not talking about fake love. We're talking about genuine, I really want to see you win, Capricorn. That kind of love. I'm not your competition. I'm not going to tell anybody when you tell me stuff. I'm going to keep it just as close to the cuff as you're doing. I honor you. I'm going to protect your spiritual gifts. I'm going to protect you, right? And so I want you to win, right? So yes, when I tell you that y'all are going to be spinning the globe and pretty much putting your finger wherever you want to go, That's what's happening right now. That's what the universe is trying to release to you. On top of that, let me reiterate something. These 4 planets that's retrograde, one of them being yours, Saturn, right? Saturn is the planet of ambition. So when Saturn goes retrograde for the Aquarius and for the Capricorn, woo, when I tell you, great times. Because it's not like when I tell you that planets going retrograde doesn't mean that the planet is moving backwards, and it doesn't move slower. Planets don't move slower, nor do they move backwards, right? It gives that illusion. So it'll feel like time is slowing down, like really showing you all areas of your life, like giving you a glimpse into your future. It can be scary when you see the mansion. It can be scary when you can see all this money in your future. It really can be scary when you see your new soul tribe, people that's on your frequency. Nobody's backbiting. Nobody's stabbing you in the back. Nobody is laughing at you. Nobody is trying to cause you to doubt your own dreams. Yes, Capricorn, those people actually exist. They're your soul tribe. Those are people who really genuinely want you to win, right? So yes, I do see you all taking that leap of faith, because by default, Capricorns, you all are divine feminine signs, right? So you all are natural nurturers. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman. You're a natural nurturer. But this right here, taking this leap of faith, saying, listen, I'm packing up all my wisdom and my knowledge, and I'm moving on. I've been enlightened at this station. I've been enlightened at this station. I've been enlightened at this station. And now I got everything I need to do, and I'm going on, right? And sometimes moving forward, Capricorn, looks like you're going by yourself. But guess who you have with you? Your ancestors. You have the prayers of people that have sent out long before you came into this realm. Watch over my entire family. Protect them, right? Yes. You have the well wishes and prayers of your friends. Hey, I'm going where you going, right? Yes. So, and I see you sleeping better. I see your rest improving, right? Because that's what you're going to need for your journey. You're going to need to be able to rest. And I'm talking about a peace of mind rest. We're not talking about that getting up every 2-3 hours because you can't sleep, because all of a sudden you're nervous and you're scared. No, this is that sweet sleep. That kind of sleep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, and then we have the King of Wands. Again, tap fully into your divine masculine energy. You're allowing the lion in you to come out. Like that roar, that fire in you that says, you know what, I'm going to go get it. I'm going after it. I'm going to go get it. It's mine. I don't have any competition. I got the people around me that I need around me, that I feel like, you know what, they want to see me win. There's no competition. You know, these are the people who are liking your post online. These are people who sending you DMs saying, hey, I'm rooting for you, just letting you know, I'm sending good vibrations your way. I'm praying for you. If you need anything, and if I got it, I'm going to give it to you. Those people, right? Sometimes they don't look like your family. And I also see, this is how well protected you are, the Tower card. Let me tell you why I love the Tower card for several reasons. Love the Tower card because it let me know that you are divinely protected, right? From any hurt, harm, or danger coming your way. This is one of the reasons why I love the Tower card. But another reason why I love the Tower card, because it puts your enemies on notice. That this one right here, this Capricorn right here, is not to be played with. It's not to be touched, right? So where have you all heard that before? Most people have grown up in religious households, right? So in the Bible, it tells you, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. But it's in the Bible twice. To reiterate, this one right here, this Capricorn, don't play. Do not play with this Capricorn. Because your creator is saying, I don't play about mine. Right? So that's what you have to know, Capricorn. Some of those same people who doubted your dreams, and you even doubted your dreams, at some point you were like, nah, that's not going to happen for me. I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm too that. I'm too this. Time has already passed. It's never going to happen for me. I'm not going to see that unless I see a pig fly. But look at this pig right here has wings. You see it. It's happening. It's already being released to you in the universe. So some of the same people who planted those seeds of doubt in you, Capricorn, are going to be some of the same people that's going to come back and ask you for a job. They're going to tell you, yeah, I was praying for you, but they never said anything to you. They didn't even tell you they were praying for you. Yeah, I knew you could do it. But they were sitting over there with the naysayers, like, nah, doubting, planting seeds of doubt, putting all of that out in the universe, trying to distract you. That's why I need you to stay focused, Capricorn. That's why I need you to stay focused. Let's talk about aura for just a second. Because aura is very important. Because when you go out here, you step out on faith, you're going to have to be able to read people's aura. Aura is that energetic, that biomagnetic field around each and every one of us, right? It's like a fingerprint, right? It's that thing where people say, he or she has an aura about them, or he or she is glowing. What is that? It's something about them. That's your aura, right? So, but your aura, unlike a fingerprint, it continuously shifts according to your emotions, your health, and your state of mind. So it continuously shifts. So we have the chakras from your crown chakra down to your root chakra and back up, right? Yes. So the first three are the closest to the body, right? So you have the etheric, which is the root chakra, right? You have the emotional, which is your sacral chakra, right? You have the mental subtle bodies that is connected to your solar plexus chakras. That's the fire sign. So the first one is the etheric. That is the earth signs, right? That's you. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Then we have the solar, the sacral. The solar plexus is the third one. But the sacral one, that's the water signs, right? Right? Divine feminine, just like you, earth sign. That is and then we have the mental subtle bodies, which is the solar plexus chakras, right? And so they represent the lower chakras in the physical realm. Then you have the heart chakra. That's the air signs, right? That's the Gemini. The Aquarius, and the Libra, right? So we've covered all four elements, right? So then we have the three outermost auric layers, the etheric template, right? We have the celestial, and we have the catheric subtle bodies that represents the upper chakras and are related to the spiritual realm, right? Getting you all the way up to crown chakra. That's the God level of clarity. So let's talk about the one that resonates with you most, right? That is the etheric body, right? So that's related to your root chakra. It is primarily about your health and your tribe. Your health and your tribe, as well as your beliefs about both, right? So it's so important for you to protect your space, your energy space. Remember, if you've been following my reading for quite some time, you know I talk about the skin, excuse me, being the largest organ in your body. So your health, right? You don't want to not listen to what your body is telling you, because it can affect you internally as well as externally. That's why some people die of stress, right? They keep people around them, they're stressed out. Next thing you know, you're going to their funeral, right? They transition. So you want to listen to the energy that your body, everything that your body is telling you. But you also want to keep the people around you, your tribe, right? Those people around you that are truly rooting you on. They're not fair weather friends. So let's say you're making $30,000 a year because you're making less than they are. All of a sudden, oh yeah, we knew you could do it. But as soon as you surpass them and you're making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $500,000, and even up to $1 million and beyond that, they still have that same rah Capricorn. Right? Yes, I'm on your team. Whether you ride in a bus or you're in a limousine, I'm still team Capricorn. Those are the people that you want around you, not the fair weather ones, including family members. So this is so important to you. This is so important for you, right? So I see a lot of you all moving away from fair weather behavior, right? People who have conditions attached to their loyalty. Yeah. And so those same people who smiled in your face and who doubted you are going to have a tower moment. Some of those people are going to come back and ask you for a job. Some of those people are going to say, oh, I knew you could do it. I knew it. I was rooting for you. It's one thing for, because not everybody can physically get up and travel with you, okay? So we give certain people a pass, right? You know, you may have elderly people in your family that say, or even friends that just said, you know what, I'm working a job right now. You know, listen, I know you can do it. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know, right? If there's anything I can do. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about the fair weather, the people that's riding the fence, those people, right? Well, you know, they don't want to buy any of your products. They don't even want to click like on your social media page. They don't want to support anything that you do. They're just sitting back, just watching to see how things are going to go. As soon as you get a certain number of followers, as soon as you get a certain number of traffic on your social media site, or as soon as you get a certain number of supporters, here they come back around the corner again, wanting to reconnect with you. No, sir, and no, ma'am. You stay right over there. So this right here lets me know, okay, so the Chariot card is attached to Cancer, right? So when you see people going through their Tower moment and you know that you're protected, one, you know that their Tower moment, the karma is the karma that they created for themselves. So you allow them to go through their moment, right? And you're still a sweetheart about it, right? You're still very kind. You're still very gracious. But guess what? Your spirit has already told you, because the Cancer in you, this is about the sign, the Cancer, whose ruling planet is the moon. The moon never goes retrograde, right? I want you all to follow me with this. Moon never goes retrograde, but Cancers at their highest frequency are great lie detectors. They are. They're empaths, they're water signs. When I'm talking about the highest frequency, they can read right through anything, right? They already know. Whether they say it or not, they already know, right? Great detectives at their highest frequency. So if you have Cancer in your chart, which I'm seeing a lot of you all may have Cancer in your chart, this is where you're still going to be a sweetheart, despite the fact that you already know instinctively who is truly a supporter and who is fair weather. Yes, right? Not only this, I'm looking at the Lover's card. And by the way, Capricorn, Cancer, the sign Cancer is your polarity. So I want to also show you the Lover's card, right? So now this is interesting. Some of you all were in a relationship with the person where you felt like was your person, right? But the moment you decide to step out on faith and do your thing and really follow your dreams and you're just ambitious, just go after it, right? Because right now Neptune and Jupiter are also retrograde. This person started acting up, started getting emotional, suspicious of everything. They started vibrating very low. Suspicious of everything. Start being moody and negative, didn't want to support you. I mean, behavior just out of control, right? So you had to leave that situation. But guess what? It's making room for the right person to come into your space. First and foremost, the right person is you, right? You're your own twin flame. That's first and foremost. But it also makes room for the person to come into your space that is actually on your frequency. That person that's going to be cheering you on, whether you're riding a bus or in a limo, or on a jet. It doesn't matter. And this right here is the outcome for you. Feeling happy, magnetic, on fire, feeling free, feeling great. So I'm going to tell you, Capricorns, to keep pressing on, keep moving forward, because your gift is about to help the entire world, right? It's already helping the entire world. It's already out there. So let's say you're selling a product online, right? World Wide Web. People all over the world can can purchase your product, right? People all over the world can purchase your product. And look, inner peace for you. So at first glance, you would look, okay, this you and your partner, or you're your significant other, right? But this is also your divine masculine to your divine feminine. This is a little boy or little girl inside of you. You're at peace with yourself. And that's so very attractive to your person, right? Yeah, so you had to ascend to see all of this. The Cancer in you, if you have Cancer in your chart, would have already seen this. The Capricorn in you, because you're an earth sign and you're very grounded, right? You need it to make logical sense. This is where you're going to have to really take that faith walk and really tap into it, right? And speaking of, if you have Cancer in you, let me help you with something with speaking of aura. So Cancer is at the emotional level, right? That's the sacral chakra. And so at the emotional level, that includes all of your emotions, including unprocessed feelings from the past. And so this layer shifts as your mood shifts. So again, it shifts depending on the type of energy that's around you. You know, like the moon moves in different phases. We have the new moon going all the way to the full moon. Right. So it's a lot of things going on with all of this shifting going on in the universe, right? Like I said, this is a time where you want to fully activate or take advantage of these 4 planets that's retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. That's your ruling planet, and Aquarius is ruling planet. Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth. That's the planet where you're going to start decluttering, like completely continuing to declutter. You've been decluttering. It's been retrograde for quite some time. It's going to be retrograde until October 6th. So there's still time. Even when we get to new moon, even when we get to full moon, still declutter, right? Because like I told you, there can be some people that's going to try to come back into your space. Are you going to take that same fire that's in you that they use to burn you, to burn that relationship to a crisp? Hopefully the answer is yes, right? So that you can continue thriving, not just surviving. Let's pull an oracle card. My apologies to you for extending this, but I really wanted to slow it down and help you all, Capricorn, not to repeat another cycle, because some major things are happening for you all. And I don't want you to operate in fear. I don't want you to operate in doubt. And I don't want you to be addicted to a person, place, or thing. Some things really need to be burned to a crisp. That's you activating your divine masculine energy, keeping it moving unapologetically, being unapologetically great. Journal. Some of you all are excellent writers, right? It's time to start journaling your story, because it's going to be a bestseller for some people. Now, whether you decide one day you want to get it published or self-publish it or whatever, but it's going to be a bestseller, and it's going to help so many fellow Capricorns out there who have gone through almost identical journey that you went through. They had that person right there on their arm that was, as long as it seemed like you were their rock, you were their stability. The moment you decided to tap into your creative energy and follow your dreams, all of a sudden, fair weather, right? That was friends, that was some family members, that was some people that you were maybe been in a relationship with in the past. But now look at you on the other side of it. Yes, that's you, Capricorn. That's what I have for you. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. But then again, I know you will, because that's the intention you set, right? That's right. Get through these phases. This waxing gibbous moon is interesting because waxing gibbous moon, like I said, the moon is bulging. So it's really a challenge for a lot of people. A lot of people are not okay with change. It is terrifying for some people to change, but not you. Yes, that's what I have for you. Have a great one. Bye.